Hello guys, welcome to my another video. This is Arch, your host, and you're watching me on Wrestle Brothers. So this is the last minute update before Elimination Chamber. We all know that tomorrow is Elimination Chamber and this is the last minute surprise that WWE is going to plan. This video has got some interesting news about betting odds, about the surprise inside rumors, so stay tuned. So the first thing that's been coming up very good is that Keith Lee becoming the new United States champion. So we all know that Keith Lee is going on with some medical issues, with some health issues, so he has also not appeared on the last Raw. But the thing is that if Keith Lee appears on Elimination Chamber, the championship might change hand. The predictors are predicting that there is a big chance that Keith Lee, if appears, can gain the United States champion. But his appearance on Elimination Chamber is still on stake. There is no confirmed news that whether Keith Lee will appear or will miss Chamber or not. But if Keith Lee doesn't appear, the betting odds are still with Bobby Lashley retaining the championship. So the main twist will be that whether Keith Lee will be present on that particular match or not. So let's see what happens. But the things is going really interesting. The next news is about the universal number one contender for the universal title chamber match. So there are many superstars who is being the fan favorite for this match. Daniel Bryan is there, Kevin Owens is there, Cesaro is there. But if we look at the betting odds, the current betting odds is really favoring Cesaro, who is also my pick to win this year's SmackDown Chamber. But the interesting fact is that even if Cesaro wins the Chamber match and go on to face Roman Reigns for the Universal title at Chamber, there is no possibility that he could beat Roman Reigns at Chamber, because the betting odds are clearly favoring Roman Reigns. There is no possibility that any of the superstar who is winning the Chamber will beat Roman Reigns. But also possibilities that Edge might be appearing on this Chamber and having a spear or some talk with Roman Reigns. So even if we are favoring our favorite superstar Cesaro, there is not a big chance that Cesaro getting his first universal title. Maybe he's getting the opportunity but not the title. Okay, now the next news is about the another chamber match, that is the WWE Championship on the line chamber match, where we see all the former champions battling for the championship against the champion Drew McIntyre. So in this match, if I talk about the betting odds are finally favorite for the two superstars, that is the current WWE champion Drew McIntyre, and of course the second will be Sheamus. So there is a big possibility, the predictors are predicting that WWE might think of a better opportunity or a better replacement for Drew McIntyre, and that is none other than Sheamus. So if there is a change on hat in this particular match, if there is any title change for this particular match, that will be none other than Sheamus. So there is a big possibility that Sheamus might be winning the WWE Championship for the fifth time in his career after 5 years. So if that happens, if Drew McIntyre loses the championship, it will be only to Sheamus. Okay, now moving on to the last news. The last news is about the recently returned Seth freaking Rollins. So we have not seen Seth Rollins in Elimination Chamber. That's a big disappointed for Seth Rollins fans. But recently Seth Rollins had tweeted something that might be a big interest. Recently Seth Rollins has written an open letter to the WWE management, and he is really angry. He, as you can see on the screen, it's a big letter. You can read it on the screen, but I will tell you the gist of this letter. The gist is that Seth Rollins claimed that he is a multi-time world champion. He is one of the best superstars on WWE on the current roster right now. He has gone on a leave and he has come back to WWE with some big planning regarding the SmackDown locker room. But the way SmackDown locker room has behaved with him, the time when he was giving a speech, he was trying to change the SmackDown, the superstar didn't respect him and leave the ring, which has happened on the previous week of SmackDown. So he was totally getting angry with this. He felt that it was a big disrespect to a player like him. So he requested WWE management to take proper action against all the SmackDown locker room. So this is an open letter from Seth Rollins to WWE management. It's a bit weird, but I think that WWE thinks of this storyline and they will think in a very good way. We don't know whether that Seth Rollins will appear on Chamber or not, but if he does, it will be an interesting one to see that to whom he will feud with for WrestleMania. So these are the current news that I wanted to share with you. I hope you like it. I am excited for Chamber. I hope you are. So stay tuned guys for the result of Chamber. Please like, share and subscribe. Cheers.